Hello and welcome to this project. So in this course we will create Livewire V4 shopping cart. And before we start creating our application, let's first see a demo. So the user needs to be registered and logged in to access our application. And once logged in, as you can see on the home page here, we have the products. We have the add to carts button. We have the view product. Here we have our cart. We can update the quantity, and once updated, so the price also will be updated. And also we can remove from our cart, and we can add to our cart. And once the product is added to our cart, so the other, we have here the live activity, the other users can see a notification like this. So someone just added the ceramic mug to their cart, and same thing if I add same product from here, so the other user can see the live activity. And also we can view here the product, and also we have the real-time viewing. So now we have one user viewing this product, and we will have here soon the name. So here is his name, and if here the other user also view same product. So let's check what we have here. So now we have one, now we have two users. We have name of this user who is logged in, and other one that we have here. And same thing, if I leave this page, so it will be here, it will change to one, as you can see, and we have only this user. Also we can check out our carts and pay orders using Stripe. Once we click on the checkout button, we are redirected to Stripe checkout form. As you can see here, we have the email of the user, we have the amount to pay, and here we can provide our test card and also the other details we need. And once we hit the pay now button, we will be redirected to the home page, and here we have payment successful. Thank you for your order, and our cart is empty. Okay, so first what we need to do, we need to create a new Laravel application. I have already done this step, so choose no starter kit when you create your own. And also for the front end, you can choose Blade. And also for the database, we will use SQLite. And I think that's all. For the others, Laravel Boost and others, you can choose anything you want because we will not use them. Let's start with our database. So we have the user migration already here. We need now to create some models with the migrations. The first one that we need is the product. So let's make the first model, which is the product. And we need also the migration. Okay. So the product will have a name, a price, also a description and an image. So the description and an image are null. And we will also have a stock field. Okay, next what we need another model for the cards. So we will store the cards in our database, and also we need the cards item model. And we need also the order, so the order model. So let's change it here to order. And that's all. Okay, so let's add first our fields that we need inside our products table. So here we have ID. Let's copy and paste. And we need first one, which is name. So let's change it here to string, and name, or name of the field is name. And we need also, as I told you, description. And description will be null by default, so null able. And we need also an image, and image also will be null, so the user can add it if he wants. So let's make it image. So name, description, image, and we need also the price. The price, we can make it integer because we have only a small project. So let's use here price. And what else we need? We need the stock, as I told you. So stock also is integer. And by default, so each project will have 10 in stock. Okay, so you have the name, the description, the image, price, and stock. So that's all for our first model, which is the product. Next, what we need the cart. So here, what we need, so we need only foreign key for our user, because each cart will belong to a user, and the user will have mini cards. So here we need the foreign ID, which is the user ID, and we can use null able, and or let's remove null able, because so here we require the user to be registered and logged in to access our application. So we will have the user ID. So we can keep the foreign ID. We have here the user ID, and we have the constraint, and we have null on delete. Once we delete user, we will delete his cards. Delete. And that's all for this cards table. We have only the foreign key, which is the user ID. So save. Let's move to next. And next is the cart items. So here we will store the items, which are the products. Okay. So here we will store the cart items, which are the products. Let's copy from here and paste here. So the first field will be the foreign key of the cards. So here we need the card ID. So each card will have one or many card items, which are the products. So we need card ID, and we need product ID, and we need also the quantity. Okay, so the quantity we can our project is simple, we can make it integer, and here we have the quantity, and that's all. Let's remove this. So we have, as I said, the first field is the cart ID, the second is the product ID, and the third is the quantity. Save. Let's move to the next. The next is the orders. Let's copy these two lines from here and paste them here inside orders. Move down here, paste, and remove space. So we need the user ID inside orders. So the user will have one or many orders. We need also so we need product ID. We can keep it as it is, and we need another field. So let's paste here. So this field will be string, and we need so the name will be stripe session ID. So here we'll start stripe session ID, and this field needs to be unique, and I will tell you later why we need to start stripe session ID here. And what else we need? We need also another field which is integer, and we need the total. So the total of the order, and let's remove this. And we need also the status of the order, if it is paid or pending. So by default it will be pending. So here we have status, and as I said, by default order will be pending. So that's all. So we have the user ID, product ID, stripe session ID, and we have the total, and we have status. So what we need now to do, we need to migrate our tables. So let's run php artisan migrate, and everything is done correctly. So now what we need to do, we need to move to the models. So let's add first the relationships between the models before we move to next